Okay. Here we go. Are we up? I think we on. We're going Nightmare now. Nightmare playthrough. I don't know, should I do it in public or not? Yeah, I'll start solo. Why not? Gotta get to that countess, man. Start getting some runes. Alright. Haven't done this in such a long time. Literally just beat. Okay. It always takes me a second to get up here. Alrighty. Yeah, we're up. We're good. Alright, Nightmare playthrough. Let's see if I could just beat through Nightmare, that'd be cool. But I'm gonna set an ambitious goal and try to get through hell. See how that goes. Alright, loot filter. Mercenary is not gonna survive, but you know, you can always try. Alright. Oh, you know, I did not do. I didn't do Anya. As soon as I get an amp damage demon, I think I should probably grab that. I need to get this up to 20. I need some plus to skills. Okay, I need to get an Ort Soul. Okay. Bam. Loot filter. Wow, my mercenary died so fast. It's okay. He needs insight. Man, I almost feel like just an Act 1 mercenary. Because, like, I don't need... I don't need auras, really. Showing up as the wrong game. Why does it do that? Come on. There we go. Diablo 2 Resurrected. Weird. Swear I... That should be better. Okay. Let's get on with it. Yeah, so anyways, I almost feel like a Act 1 Mercenary Insight might be the key. Who knows? But pop. Oh shit, I was not paying attention. There we go. Okay. Dude, maybe I should go back and take care of my Anya. Um, it's weird. Sometimes I feel like the ground stops the explosion or something. I don't know. It's weird. I need that rune. What? What? I need that for authority. Let's go. I just found my rune that I need for authority. That's what I was gonna farm the Countess for. Sick. That's pretty awesome. Loot filter. See, that worked. So it's not like they just resist fire. I think there's something with like the terrain sometimes. Like if I'm, I don't know, pop. Cool to find a blood boil. I don't really need the tainted. Mastery's nice though because saves some points. Footages. This is funny. I love this build. Nice. Oh, sweet. Onwards. I've never noticed that cow sound. So at this point, I want to look out for, well, it's hard to say. It's like you want to get a demon that can amp damage, but you also don't want to face a boss yet that you can't kill. So it's kind of a mixture of like when this does enough damage. Like pretty soon, to be honest. All right, well, let's just go get to. Let's go get to Countess. You know how many people are just like picking up every single unique item because you don't remember if you've identified it or not. Oops. Buy it. Cool if that wasn't paladin only. To me, that's not bad damage at all. Yeah. Just sit here chatting. Man, why? There we go. Pop. Okay. Get sidetracked quickly. You need to start just focusing here. Maybe a 4-second sword would be nice. Yeah, it's just as I get skill levels now, the AoE is going to get like bigger and bigger. It's going to really start feeling. I mean, it's already popping like huge groups. Nice. It is not bad. Bam. Go. Oh, cool. This is the starting field. Alright. God, I love that loot filter. I guess I could probably get more strength with it pretty soon. Okay. Oh. So, 8.6 to 9 yards. Fire and physical goes out. Oh, I could just put them in the building. No way. Now look at that loot filter. Can't see the gold. Nice. Okay. Oh. See, that was just one level. It's going to start getting better and better every single level. Only 32. I'm like kind of early for Nightmare. Pop, pop. Nice. I don't know. My resistance suck. Help. There we go. Alright, I think probably hitting the point where it's like I probably need to think about my resistances. Like, why isn't that doing damage right there? It's weird. Every now and then it feels a little bit like something's in the way. See, that got him. See, that got him. Okay, it's weird. I don't know. Still feels good regardless, but it's just every now and then. Alright, let's get some potions. Should have been doing this yesterday. Better late than never. Alright, stoked I could find this Hellroom. Okay. Alrighty. Back to Stonyfield. Let's go. Boom. A lot of gems. Nice. Yeah. Could just jump into like some public games. I don't know. Pop. Day. Nice. I wonder when it's going to get a little too hard. I mean, my resistances suck. I haven't farmed for any gears. We're going kind of straight through. Yeah. Yeah, I need some plus to skills so that those start. Wow. Yo, those are oh dang. That's close. Wow. Definitely gonna wear those. Those are sweet. Way better. Uh, hmm. should have started hardcore. Wow. Woo. I love the filter. So that's Black Marsh. Okay. Need some caffeine. There it is. No issue. That's easy. It's like not an issue. I saw a couple comments, or one person commented like, "Oh, it does no damage." But like, man, I've been not having a problem. Hey, nice. You're in hell. I am jelly. I'm only a nightmare. I've been late to the party. Hold on a second. Just the +1 from lore. You got nothing else? I was just looking at authority. I just got to nightmare. I was gonna farm the countess, and authority needs a hell rune. I got a hell rune. Yeah, it seems like you get that cursed, and that's like your biggest step right there, and then consuming one of these tainted will help the fire. So, all right, let's see. I get sidetracked so fast. Mana. That's okay. Everyone struggles with mana until they get insight. Early levels. There was somewhere I saw. Uh, oh, in the Arcane Sanctuary, when you kill the summoner, his like line is pretty funny. Is it like Horizon? No, you were pathetic or something like that. It was awesome. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, you're undead, right? Yeah. Okay. How's the bombing? Yeah, I'm pretty late. But it's going good. Um, I'm only a nightmare, level 33, but it's bombing. It's definitely kind of going from some little mini grenades to some bombs now. AoE's feeling better, 9 yards. Let's see. Most everything just gets one shot. But noticing, like, I feel like there's certain things in the terrain that appear to block the damage sometimes. I can't figure out exactly what it is. It's like even those champions went down. I'm not having too much issues. Bosses take a little longer, but it's just kind of just cycle through unaliving your minions and resummoning. I could do this faster. Way better than Fishy. Well, the really cool thing about the Necromancer is the amp damage that you can just control. Um, Plays very similar, but on the flip side, you have the amp or the corpse explosion that you can control. You could dart them around. So yeah, it's the reason why I like this build so much is because I love corpse explosion. What's going on? Look at this. I need resistances. Hold on. So this is what I just started Nightmare with. Like, one of the first pair of boots I found. No! If that had like if that had lightning resist, those are kind of solid. That's not bad. I'm gonna wear these. I am wearing them. I just found a ring. Yeah. Ah, no more red. Yay. Necro, yeah. I love Necro too. Back in Lord of Destruction, that might have been my favorite character for PvP. I really loved the Bone Necro. Poison Necro for the PVM and PvP sometimes, but Bone Necro. Always like the fantasy too. Just, you know, I don't feel like the other games did the Necromancer like quite like the Diablo 2 one. Okay. So I saved Kane. Talk to him. Get my ring. Yeah, I got my ring. I think I should do. I need a soul rune, so I need to get to the Countess. I might do a few Countess runs, even though I hate doing Countess runs. God, I hate doing that. I need like 2 soul runes. And insight. Get my mercenary going again. And a lore. I didn't have a lore yet. The only yeah. If the Necromancer can conduct his minions That would be a huge game changer. I mean, that's like the whole point of Enigma on a Summon Mancer anyway, right? I've recently discovered how the Necromancer uh, really can do some work with thorns. Oh, let's get a 4-socket. Please. Please. Not going to keep that. This is true. You don't want to be tele-stomping into it. Hopefully you're protecting yourself with your golem. Maybe some revives. You guys messing around with this loot filter at all? You notice this? Bam. I love it. It's kind of confused with it for a second. I'm like, I told it to not show like choking gas potions, and then I kept seeing choking gas potions, but I figured it out. Wow, that's like a champion set and a minion set. That was kind of crazy. Really like to get some skills, please. Alright. Haven't tried out the demon bomber or the necro. You must mean the demon bomber. The necro is like always easy to do naked. This guy's really doing well cheap too. Oh, the item filter. Yeah. I'll show you what I found. So like, I even changed it to where I don't see like little piles of gold. See like that? See, there's no gold. Right. See, and the potions. Yeah. Here, so I just did a completely different item filter. So what was happening? Actually, this is a good spot to show you. I was doing the Warlock one, leveling, right? So I just switched it. Okay. Now, as you can see, look, I've got this filtered out where you can't see the ammo. Okay, see the bolts. Okay, it's filtered out. But I also have the rancid gas filtered out, like to hide. And I started looking into it, and I realized, like, so the show rule will always trump over a hide rule. So if you have them both checked somewhere, it'll still show. So what this means is I've got the rancid gas potion showing as a rule to show and to hide, and I can't figure out where it is to show. It's frustrating me. So it's like there's like show and hide all. If I just look in here, it's like, so right now it's like hide, and it's hiding inferior items. But even this started getting kind of wonky. So I started thinking, it's like there's not too much I really want to hide at this moment. So I just made a whole new profile. I called it all leveling, and then you just make a new rule, and I called it hide all and show. So first thing I did was I made this. I started from a let's just hide everything rule, and then just show what we want, which will basically be like everything, and then just uncheck. So I just Inferior item means like crude, like a crude bow or a cracked bow. I don't want to see that stuff. So what I did was I hid everything. So you have equipment, and if you're trying to hide the throwing potions, by the way, it's under equipment, it's under weapons and throwing, because it is technically a weapon, so the potions are here. But yet the other potions, like thawing potions, those are items, which is, you know, totally not confusing. Anyway, so this is my hide rule. It's just everything is hidden, like every single thing. But then I made my show rule. And now, basically, most everything is shown. You can see it was like 520 things in equipment were hidden. Now it's 514 are shown. So there's just a few things. Now I wanted to show everything except for inferior. And then the weapons is just, I didn't want to see those stupid strangling gas potions anymore. I'm not playing a Sork. So that's what I did there. I took away the bolts and arrows for now. I'll probably make a different one for an Amazon, but that just kind of took me a second to figure this out, so I don't know. You're mentioning you haven't used the loot filter, and maybe that'll help you kind of set it up. You know what I always do, too, is I have two buttons. There's a setting to show items with filter and without. So that's how I'm doing this. I'm showing you the comparison. So now this potion is filtered out. So are the bolts. And then, piles of gold. So hide all is my first rule, right? So items is gold piles less than like the maximum amount. So anything less than 100,000 gold is being hidden. But for my show rule, I just decided to show like, I couldn't get it to 1,000 because it's really sensitive, but basically anything over 1,000 shows. So yeah, so that's kind of cool. You can kind of see the gold on the ground when you're leveling, so just make sure to still walk over it. Yeah, it's really, really helpful. I like it a lot. Can't wait to see if I start a Horking Travancore again to see how helpful that is. Alright, let's get the waypoint, do some Countess runs, get 2 soul runes. That's cool. Let's see. Yard sale. And nope, no thanks. You guys, are you guys both doing the demon bomber? Because if so, that's pretty awesome. Makes me pumped. Yeah, see, I'm hiding that stamina potion too. See the gold? Can't see the gold. I can still walk over it. Handy. Yeah, you know what? I think you can share the item filters. I've seen something like you could export it. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, share profile. Copy to clipboard. So I'm pretty sure I could just paste that somewhere, and then you could like import a profile, and it'll be the code. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Well, oh, and so also what I'm doing is I'm hiding all of the like minor healing potions and stuff, and as I'm leveling up, I'm going to items and I'm going to potions. Like, so soon I'm going to uncheck the greater healings because I don't want to see them anymore. And then I'll just get rid of all these and I won't see any of these potions anymore either. But yeah, as I've been leveling, I've been like unchecking these because I don't need them. Can I share these filters? You know what? I don't know if it'll work if I share it in chat. It's kind of weird, right? Yeah. But I should do that. I should share it. I should. I think I'll make a little video on that with what I just kind of explained right now. Probably will be helpful. I know that I kind of like sat on it for like 20 minutes today. It's like, wait, what? Like, why is this not working? And then I figured it out. It's just way easier to make one from scratch, or, you know, yeah, if I could share mine to just copy that in there. But to be real, though, I think the best thing is to actually understand what you're doing when you're changing those values in there. And once you kind of understand, then it's kind of clicks. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to make my new, like, mid-level character only rune word. Oh yeah, is that the Weisendraw? Yeah. Oh man. Okay. I had I was gonna start ladder with Javazon. Actually, a plague Javazon slash ice shot. Because this bow is actually really godly for a ladder starter ice shot mixed with plague. I got this thing all the way through hell difficulty really quickly on hardcore. So, and this is the second time actually on that character I got in a nightmare, and I was like, okay, I really want to find a Weisendraw. They can drop a nightmare. It was right around this same area. I found it on that Amazon. So it's like Nightmare Act 1 seems to drop this bow a lot. I'm gonna stuff that in there because I might still make that Amazon. Yeah, I'm just trying to come up with some things with these ideas. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm new at this, but I love this game. So I figure, you know, there's some things that kind of confuse me. I mean, it's like, man, I bet you like some other people are confused too. So if I stumble across something, I definitely want to help everyone out. The faster we all can get in here and figure things out with actually playing the game and sharing ideas, the better. Okay, so there's the waypoint that oh, that was dumb. I did not mean to press that. Okay, still. Yeah, did not mean to do that. Okay. Starting to get a lot more rejuvenation potions. Man. Microphone coming soon. Can't wait. Map save. Yes, I did. Oh, I didn't find the tower. Okay, whatever. Is that just a house? Yes. Ah, demons. So I'm kind of thinking, like, not binding a demon with curse yet until maybe until Blood Oath. It's like it just explodes them to damage. It just does 5% of their life. It's not like a physical damage or like. It's gotta do just damage to the demon's life. I bet you it's physical damage. It's like blood. So it's like if I'm suspicious that this Blood Oath helps reduce the damage to your demons from Blood Boil. Think. That's a good one to try to find out and to be clear on. It's so satisfying. I'm sitting here thinking, should I want to be farming in hell like really bad. Like, should I be just trying to get there? Take my time. I've done this so many times recently too. I've been like practicing a lot on hardcore. It's kind of nice to be a little more careless right now. I don't know if I want to like farm the Countess really, but I want that lore. It's funny to pick up daggers. Hey, thank you. Have a good night. Peace. Appreciate you stopping by. I like it. I feel like I had to. How do I like the Warlock? I feel like I had to force myself to break away from the Echoing Strike. I initially wanted to go with the miasma magic damage over time. Damage over time might be my favorite thing in these kinds of games. Um, but I got sidetracked from that looking at Echoing Strike, and I just knew right away this is going to be really strong. Sure enough, it's kind of so strong it takes away from the game for me. Like Diablo 2 is my favorite game because it's not just a cakewalk. Like I don't like to just necessarily zoom and speed through. This character will be able to zoom, but the journey to get there is fun. Like it plays. So like I wanted to take a different route. Turns out this one's pretty powerful. I mean, the trash mobs, you kind of are just exploding them. It's funny to be a summoner, but you're actually a spellcaster. And then you use your summons, and you kind of don't care if they die because you just resummon them. But I like it. Um, I like the Warlock. My favorite thing about the Warlock isn't his skills; it's his what's the his unique ability to wield a two-handed weapon in one hand is kind of just a huge game changer. It's like it adds a lot to the Warlock, but it doesn't take away from the other character classes. Like it doesn't change the way they function. So I think that's really cool. Um, like they added Obsession a while back, and it's like, who actually uses Obsession? It's like a Zod rune. But now there's a really good reason to make one, and there's a really good reason to use Amang songs. These are like crazy high end stuff that you, well, I found it, but I just don't need it. Just throw it away, mark it on the trophy list. Um, so that's my favorite thing about the Warlock is the itemization kind of change and the way that he's able to make you look at different items now. Like I was one of the ones, maybe if not the first one, to discover that Ariok's Needle is the best in slot if you're thinking strictly damage-wise for Echoing Strike. Um, I made a video directly after Macro BioBoy's video on that build and showing Doom, and it made me really think. Like, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, Ariok's Needle. If you haven't checked Mac's channel, he's awesome. He's one of the big guys, but good stuff. But yeah, that Ariok's Needle, and I think what's kind of cool is like there's an element to the Warlock where things scale off of like enhanced damage and stuff like that, but like there's also an impact that you can need to balance between plus to skills, right? So you think about the Phoenix Shield, but you have another options of like the books that can get like plus 4 or 5 to skills. So It's really interesting. I like these or not gambles, but these trade-offs that you have to weigh. It's one of the reasons why I fell in love with Diablo 1. You'd find a good item, but it gives you like -10 to vitality, and yeah, I like stuff like that. It's where Path of Exile gets it. Yeah, Mac's awesome. Been watching that guy for a long time, and actually, that's another thing I like about the Warlock is it's making people talk about just the game in general, and people like Mac. He's making D2 content again, and I think it's just a net positive for everyone if people are talking about our favorite game. At least it's my favorite game, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I just like changed up a bunch of stuff in the house and like moved my. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Feels like I'm in a new area just because I got like different lights and moved my desk to a different room. Wow, this is the longest it's ever taken me to get down a level in the tower. It's crazy. Yeah, I could probably move faster by using that dagger I bought. Yeah, it's a good thing. I do worry about power creep, like big time. I've played since Diablo 1, but I've played every game in the series, and I do worry. I don't want this to go into the D3, D4 direction. And I think it's okay to have different styles in the genre or in the franchise, but we need to have this core, challenging style. Do I play softcore or hardcore? I've traditionally always played softcore. Recently, I've been experimenting a lot on a single player kind of solo self-found hardcore journey with each of the character classes. Definitely makes you think totally different about the game. I like it a lot, actually. It's really reigniting my love for this game. And right now I'm playing softcore ladder, obviously. You a hardcore player? Yeah. Ah. Yeah, they like really feel like bait and switched us for a D4. Like even right up until like right before it came out, I started like, I feel like it's just kind of like a fresh coat of paint. And I really feel like that's what it is. For me, what it is like when the first Path of Exile came out, I got into the beta before it released, like in 2011 or 12 or something. And what I noticed with early Path of Exile 1 was the more simple, like skill effects and impact. So you'd shoot a bow and it was like an arrow. Whereas like the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3, like you shoot and it's not like an arrow, it's like this glowing red big thing. It just then it feels more like um, personal, I guess, right? Like you don't have to have like all the crazy huge explosions to feel powerful. In fact, I feel like it makes you feel less powerful if every single thing is ultimate power, right? So yeah, so that's what it is like with Diablo 1 and 2. Like you think about Diablo 1, you're just like, huh, and it's you hear your sword hitting the bones of like the skeletons, and they're not flying across the room. They're actually not even dying. They're still standing there as you're hitting them. So that's, I don't know. That's my take. That's why I still like Diablo 2. That's why I like, ooh, Shiza. That's why I liked Path of Exile for a while. Yeah, it's another thing I like about this character too, is you could like push your demons around corners so you don't have to die. Blip, blip. Oh, what? I got like multiple skills I haven't put. Wow, what am I doing? Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I mean though, is like very quickly though with Path of Exile, it's like you got past that exploration stage and people were starting to get into the multiplayer, and then they were just everyone's pushing things, and it's like there's like that dance like right before it gets like well known and people are still learning that it's really really fun, and I don't know how people can capture that for the longest amount of time, but somehow Diablo 2 has, and I feel like there's an element of it is like not having too much end game, because that's ultimately what killed it for me with Path of Exile. Was just like, okay, we have Delve and Breach and these things to add to maps, and then it was like it started to be way too many things for me to keep track of. So yeah, chat is distracting me. Yeah, don't forget the skills. It's, yeah, that's right. I get distracted by like everything, and that's okay. That's okay. Or at least it has to be okay. Ah, all right. This will be like my first Countess in Nightmare. Come on, man. Oh, we'll cash through the door. Well, that was a tower in. That was alright. Yes! Look at that loot filter. Haha. Man, that's awesome. Man, should I do another one? I feel like I should try to get +1 to skill really gonna matter that much. I feel like I should just keep pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing. Get the lore. Oh, I got the helmet. Wish it was a bone helmet. That'd be cool. What? Oh, that's right. I don't know why I'm keeping some of this crap. Dude, look at those gems. Okay. What? You could deposit gold not on the share tab page. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Maybe I should get the lore. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna start feeling like I need to put some stat points into life soon. Yeah, it's like I keep finding new things like all over the place. Pretty cool. That's right, clip that. Clip that. Oh shit, these guys are sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Not that sketchy. You know what's funny? You get these refilling shrines and it doesn't heal your minions. But you go to a well and it does. Another thing, did you know that one? My son calls it stamina. He's like, I need to drink water so I could refill my stamina. Fire immune who? Psh. I'm waiting to identify like a +5. +5. Nope, it wasn't, you guys. It wasn't a +5. You know what though? It's one of Warlock skills. That's kind of better than what I'm. I mean, it is technically better than what I'm using. Oh, it's less block though. So, Charseed. No, but hold up. So wait, what does that help me with? So blood. Oh, it's a little bit more. Yeah. I guess if I resummon my tainted, it'll get better. I don't know. Whatever. It's better than nothing. So the trick here is like to not waste too many points if I don't want to burn through a respec, but I might just have to anyway. But if you get your demonic mastery to level 20, then you could have 3 demons. I don't really want to put the hard points into it. I want to get like a spirit sword. Oh, get the lore. See, right. Okay, okay. I'm gonna get the next waypoint, and then we're gonna get that lore. Holy moly. Is that 2? That's 2 different, like, minion guys. What an interesting playstyle. This is, like, a lot different. We don't have anything that's, like... It's like a total cross between spellcaster and minion, which, like, actualized in a way that I've never really felt before in any other game. Not like I play, like, a lot of games, but, you know. Man, that works nice. Jeez. Got these things in the chat. I don't know what it is. You guys are gonna have to bear with me, man. They're like, I'm learning all this on the fly. So, you know what? We're gonna be able to look back one day and be like, remember when you were streaming Reign of the Warlock and talking about stamina? No, but seriously, I'm kind of just learning a lot of this on the fly. But there's some stuff in the chat that I'm like, I don't. There's like some icons next to the names. I don't know what this is. I'll report back once I find out. Ah. A Twitch throw. Twitch throw, right? Let's go. You know what it is. Bam, with an awesome armor. That'll be good from Amazon. Yeah, you know what? I spent a little time. I broke my leg last year, like real bad. I had to spend some time in the bed. And so I play on PC, but I brought my PC into the bedroom and spent a little time on controller and specifically wanted to play a little more relaxed builds. And man, I was surprised at how well they made the controller feel, being a lifetime mouse and keyboard Diablo player. So I wonder how this would function on the controller. Have you been playing this one on controller? That's interesting. Yeah, I hear a lot of people too. A lot of people say that they're also surprised at how well they designed it on controller. I think that's cool. Hard part for me is just like the inventory management, but I feel like it probably just gets easy with time, like everything else. Um, yeah, let's get that lore. I'm gonna do another run. It's just called up. It's just called Canvas 1. Yeah, the fire build looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw that like huge pentagram, it was like, I mean, they're just like flexing. Are they just like trying to like amazing? But I like the visual clarity on this one a lot too. It's pretty cool. I wish they would have added one more fire skill, like a like. I feel like there should be something burning, like some sort of burning skill, like almost like something that's like a blood boil, but you put it on your enemies and it burns them, like you ignite on them or something. I don't know. And I also feel like there should be one more. I don't know how it would fit on the tree, but I like the miasma skills a lot. Actually, it's probably gonna be my next playthrough. Um, I feel like there's just something missing here as well. But overall, it seems like there's some really cool combos. I think there's some that we haven't really figured out yet. I think there's a way to mix maybe fire with like a part summon or a part melee. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, the cooldowns. I hear people can just kind of like rotate between like the three for like maximum damage, which is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of way back when Diablo 3 first came out. I actually really liked the. I think it was like a cast on critical wizard. It's kind of funny, a little bit cheesy, but it was kind of fun. Okay. Man, I gotta keep an eye out for a 4-socket sword, get my spirit, get a lore. Man, I'll be styling after that. See, that damage is not bad at all. It's like you just gotta make sure you're aware of how many demons you have, when you need to do an engorge or just summon one. Look at that. Trash just falls right over. And you could throw them. Like, there you go, bam, bam. filter. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to make a little video about kind of what I experienced with the loot filter, because I know that like I'm not the only person to, and I don't want things to be like too daunting for people, you know. Yeah, it's handy, and I want to see if the filter actually fixes the issue. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but there's an issue where if you have too many items on the screen, there's like a limit to how many can actually be shown when you hit the text. There's been times where I've seen like a jaw rune get skipped and you have to like zoom in like this to see it. So I'm curious if the item filter actually solves that problem, or if it's just filtering out items. Yeah. Okay, tower, where are you? Bet you'll level up a couple times if I put in a few runs here. Man, that is satisfying, and I love that there's no like, it's not like ruining my GPU. I love it. That's so clean. Yes, I have, and it's insane. Um, the, the only thing I can't solve yet, and I stopped thinking about like the high-end max, like for the character, is the possibility of Ubers. I think it could take out Diablo clone like easy, but aside from that, I'm not sure how it would do Uber Tristram. But that doesn't mean that it can't. I think it's just I haven't figured out how you'd tackle it. Um, but the high-end gear, I have a short. I don't know if you've seen it. I have a short on my channel of like the fully maxed out high-end, doing a player's one Chaos Sanctuary in like 1 minute and 7 seconds, and that's fully clearing from the door entrance to a Diablo kill. It's insanely fast. Like a Mang Songs is the ideal best in slot weapon for that one. You should check it out. It's really cool. That short's actually kind of blowing up. I mean, like I said, I kind of just started this again like last week, and just I've been really trying to focus on just being consistent and just not letting my head get the best of me, you know, and second guessing stuff. So I'm just doing it. And yeah, I made that short of kind of just speed running it. Man, that thing's catching on. If you haven't seen it, just go check it out. It's pretty cool. It's kind of where I'm hoping you don't need that kind of gear to still have like really smooth farming. It's just I just wanted to do that and see what it looked like with max gear. There's a new book too. It's like the Ars de Mephistos. I think it's Mephistos. The one that has blood boil on it. It's like 5 or 6 to blood boil. Use that too. You get like a level 50 or something blood boil, and the radius goes up to about 20 yards. Oh yeah, cool. So you saw it. All right, man. That's crazy. Well, it's working out good. I'm glad that like people are seeing it, and I don't know. It's just fun. Feels like people are really excited for this, and I don't know. I saw a lot of people doing the echoing strike, and I'm like, there's something there with blood boil, and so I just focused on it. I'm glad I did. So yeah. Man, at this rate, I am not gonna even beat Nightmare tonight. Ooh, 4 sockets. Let's go. No. Okay. What about you? How long have you been playing Diablo? For me, it's just one of my childhood things. I feel like a lot of people are like that. It's crazy. It just kind of brings me back to being in a different time sometimes. I don't know. Oh, that codex was just a. I don't need it anymore. I'm a pack rat, and I will just hold on to stuff. I realized I could just throw it on the ground. Thank you, though. Thank you for pointing that out, because, yeah. Oh, no way. I'm turning 40 in May. Not to sound old, but yeah, it's funny. So same here. Yeah, I've been playing since it came out. Cheers, buddy. We're the ones that have been part of the reason why we got the remaster, right? So, cheers to you. I'm sure you played Guided Arrow back when it used to be able to pierce and go, right? Good times. Hey, fellow Taurus, all right, May 5th. It's funny. I'm living up in the Pacific Northwest area, and it's like kind of a weak winter, but I'm pretty stoked for the spring to be coming back around, and I'm kind of looking forward to taking the kids out camping this year. I haven't gotten to camp up here yet, so back when Shaft Stop was just like, and there was a time when the unique items. I had a friend like in high school that sold a wind force on eBay. Like, I don't condone any kind of real money trading, but I'm sure we've all like had friends that whatever. I've never done anything like that, but he sold one for like $700 when it first came out. It's crazy, so crazy. Yeah, whiz gloves. So I got Tal Rune again. Let's do another one. It's not bad. Oh, why couldn't that be Warlock? All right. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, keep so much stuff because then you gives more tabs to max out instantly, right? And then, see, like people like you and I, we're gonna like fill these things, and then like, yeah. Okay. And I remember, yeah. So, man, when the expansion came out and there was 2 new character classes, like I still kind of to this day feel like I remember the assassin. It's like this doesn't feel like a Diablo character. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of still feel like that, even though she's totally a Diablo character, and I love the assassin. But it's just crazy. We're living in a time where we just got an update where there's another character class, and it's like I kind of feel like he feels like a Diablo character. There's a few things that are a little bit different, but it's like Hurricane was different. Laying down traps was totally different, right? So I think the one thing I don't like, and I wonder if you agree, I can't stand the purple glowing weapon. I don't mind the floating weapon, that's fine. I really, really, really feel that if they just took away the glow entirely, it would be a little bit more in line with the Diablo 2 dark vibe. Be holding a floating weapon that would look more real. And like when he does his like attack, like that would actually look cooler without the glow. It'd be like kind of like almost creepy. He's just like, anyways, yeah. Hot take. Nice. Yeah, look at this AoE. These little camp mints right here, like nice AoE testers. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. I think tomorrow I'm just gonna splurge and get a microphone. I've been like putting it off. I'm trying to budget so hard that like it's just gotta invest in my future, right? I don't know. Okay. But yeah, other things about like this update, everyone's just talking about the Warlock, but it has changed other parts of the game that we aren't really focusing on as much, like the new items and modifiers. I have a mage paladin. Um, cool, glad you could hear me. I just used my headphone microphone. Pretty ghetto for the time being, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. It's all good. Okay. Donate, but yeah. Oh, maybe one day. That'd be cool. This for me is something fun. I've been wanting to do this actually for like a really long time. I've always thought of fun off meta stuff and wanted to share it. And I sometimes I just kind of get in my own head and instead of doing the thing, I like second guess and just. But my wife is straight up really awesome and just always like just I'll give you the space, like just go like do your thing and man, I don't know. Finally feeling like motivated enough. So this is really cool. I mean, this has literally been a week and been getting a lot of people just coming in the comments and talking, and that's what I want to see. It just favorite game ever. Just want people to talk about it, get some life in there, and yeah. But donating, man, who knows? I don't know. Mainly doing this for fun, but never know. If I could pay for like getting a microphone so I could talk a little more clearly and have people enjoy it a little bit better, and that would be cool. That's welcome. appreciate the sentiment, though. It's awesome. I will say, too, if you're into, like, kind of off the wall, like off meta stuff, I do have a couple off meta, like, builds that are pretty wild prior to this update that would still be viable. And actually, I'm sure that they got buffed pretty wildly. A Thunderstorm sorceress, like her Thunderstorm straight up snipes, and you clear screens with static and holy shock, and it's really cool. That actually was my most popular build on the channel until just a few days ago. And then on top of that, I actually made my own elemental whirlwind barbarian that is quite strong, except very expensive kind of for no reason. But you know, sometimes you just gotta flex. But he can go to the Chaos Sanctuary and do like a single whirlwind pass and just shatter mobs in one hit. So got videos on both of those. They're kind of cool. But yeah, my goal is to just keep going with that kind of stuff. And any of my old stuff that I might be coming back to like provide updates for him, because some things are changing. My Mage Paladin FOH hammers, I think that's what I was going to talk about earlier. He's probably my favorite magic fighting character. He can do the Chaos Sanctuary like incredibly effective. I have a really cool trick to kill Diablo with a really low damage hammers. Because being hybrid, you can't have like mega high damage hammers. You have to sacrifice. But even since that video, he's got some updates now with his mercenary gear. Figured out some cool stuff there, and the new items with this content is going to be a big buff for him. It seems like his damage is doubled, which is crazy. All right, do a couple more. Another blade warp. 2-socket. Is there a 2-socket? Just sell that stuff. Oh, you know, it's another cool little tip. Oh, I should have just kept that out. So, when you have your stuff in your cube, yeah, dueling, man, I've kind of had this bucket list goal of getting back into PvP. I used to duel a lot in Lord of Destruction, but I haven't in Resurrected yet, and I want to. I'm kind of sad about the faster hit recovery changes, though. I feel like I don't know, I wonder how different it really feels. Anyways, another kind of cool trick I've noticed with the new stash. So there's like this integration in the stash when you go to your advanced tabs, not the shared, but the advanced ones. You have your cube right here. Right, that's really handy. And I've noticed, so you go back to your stash after farming and, oh, I got some stuff in my cube. Well, right here, right, you clicked on your stash and you clicked your stash, open your cube. If you control click these, they still go back into your inventory. But if you were to close this and go into your advanced stash and then control click, oh, wait, wow, that was a whole explanation for nothing. I thought that automatically put it in here. It doesn't. Oh, you know, it's fun. I just like to talk about nonsense. For some reason, I feel like I shouldn't sell that. Yeah, when I realized you can use hustle, I guess now it's mania or whatever, bow on Bozon for that burst of speed and then switch back. Started using Wind Force again. Oh, one more level and Blood Boil's maxed. Bam, it's starting to feel a lot better. Jeez, bro, slow down. See that? Wow. Man, yeah, that's starting to feel good. Okay. Pop. Oh, wow. What is this level? 10.3 yards. I just feel like it feels better now. Is somebody was mentioning in my comments that the radius is bugged? Like it didn't look like it was actually as big as it should be. And it's weird. I just leveled it up one time. So it must have gone from 10 to 10.3, and I feel like it's noticeably bigger. Yeah, but do you open that chest every time? I know you do. Watch the next time it drops like a rune or something. That'd be cool. I feel like I'm super not playing efficiently, and it's okay. I'm just playing fun, but could be doing this. I'm trying to actually try hard right now. My blade warp. Kind of just enjoying this. It's almost just like I get to play the game almost like with a. It's not like first playing it again, but it's like a whole new perspective on the same thing that you've been doing. So it's just kind of nice. I like this fresh. I'm pretty sure a lot of things are going to get nerfed. I hope this build doesn't, because I don't think it's anywhere near like gimmicky or as bonkers as the other ones. It kind of feels like a really natural progression, and it feels good. Obviously, with the most expensive gear you can get, you probably should be able to clear like pretty fast. But I don't feel like it's anything like Echoing Strike or Mirror Strike or Mirror Blades. No, you're good. I'm trying to walk while I'm talking now. Right, walk and talk. Uh, yeah, I think we could probably all agree some nerfs are coming, which probably need to come. As long as they don't nerf the like take away the design, because I think there's a lot of cool things with this character. Yeah, do that filter. Look at that. That's awesome. I saw somewhere. There's another creator, Ginger Gaming Mentor. Um, he's got really cool stuff too. He's really great stuff down. He's got a good mind for this game. But just saw something from him about Echoing Strike works with Demon Machine. So you can throw out an exploding arrow with Echoing Strike, which means fully synergized Echoing Strike with 5 mirrors means you throw out 5 exploding arrows. Pretty crazy. Now, it's not going to have like the enchant power from a sorceress or anything, but there's got to be something that can come from that. Yeah, wrong skills. I keep getting assassin stuff. It's like, what's the deal? But yeah, that's kind of my whole thing is like, I feel like we're all aware of probably most of the other big name creators, and um, it's good to just have these conversations. I mean, there's an element of people are probably trying to get unique content that other people aren't doing. Obviously, that's like hard. It is kind of the reason why I went with like why you kind of pick some of the things that you do. I mean, I wanted to go with this build because everyone else was doing something Echoing Strike, so I didn't want to. I like to go the other way, I guess, and just see if you could find something. Um, woo, good job. But yeah, we're all kind of aware of like the other like big name streamers, and everyone's kind of got their own thing. But it's important to me that ideas get shared, and we shouldn't be trying to ring fence things necessarily. I mean, if you're like dueling or something and you have like a strategy, maybe that's different. But like, it's like, oh, I come up with like a secret build. It's like, cool. Then like share it, put your name on it. Like, whatever. It's like, let's have fun together. All right, Countess, give me something cool. And an Ethrun. All right, that's cool. One of the things that I got bummed on is the attack speed changes that happened. I think like in 2.3 or whatever. It took away the wear-bear attack speed. Kind of missed that. The assassin burst of speed just. It's all good. What is that rune word for the? Where's my? Where's these? Do I have the planner up still? Oh yeah, here we go. What's it called? Authority. Dude, okay. I could make authority right now. Oh, I just need a shale room. So hell, shale, Ral. 2 to warlock skills. I mean, that's really all I'm going to get, and some fire resistance, but still. 2 to skills. I mean, that's going to... The more plus skills I can get, the faster I can start using Bind Demon. And then that's also the faster I could start pumping out Consume to get like an Aura Enchanted Cursed Demon. So, Lore is +1, Authority is +2, that's 17. But if I change, oh, yeah, let's see if I change, that's 3 to Demonic Mastery. Dang. I feel like I can get one here. Cool to find a book that has Demonic Mastery. This has one of skills. I think I can't escape it. I'm going to have to put at least like a few more points to Demonic Mastery. At least like 3, 4. Okay, alright. Hey, I love it when the tower's right by the waypoint. And I got nothing from the chest, so... You know. Wow. Also right by the door. Hey. So when I start consuming, start running around faster, which is going to be nice. That's a big help. Dude, look at that AoE. Damn. Get some skills. Nice. Damn, there's max blood boil. Alright, off to better, bigger and better things. I think from here, a chest counter. Oh no, that might be depressing. Like how many times you open it before something even comes out of it. Like, oh no. That's a good idea. The problem is I'd have to do enough Countess runs, and I don't like doing the Countess. So Blood Oath. Probably going to be putting points to Blood Oath. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Man, I like this skill a lot. You can always like stick your minions between you and somebody. Like this is very nice quality of life. Like that for archers. Like those guys are sketchy with the amp damage. You could just like get in my way, please. See, like that would have been me. Maybe it still will be. Okay. Hmm. Yay. Well, my work week is going to be starting Monday. I'm hoping to still be able to edit a few things before Monday starts. I want to put out some helpful videos, like I was saying about like the loot filter. I think that'd be nice. I wonder what I could figure out. I'm just voicing that out there because I feel like if I put something out there, it's going to hold myself accountable. But I'm trying to grind really hard. I've been staying up crazy late to get some of these videos edited. I mean, 4 a.m. But I can get a couple shorts out, just some helpful ones. I think that'd be. I'd feel good about that. My goal is to get my bomber through hell and just to have like a little recap video with just some like clips of that and talking about it. But I'm kind of thinking that's not gonna happen. Let's do one more Countess run, and then I'm gonna continue with Act 1. Yeah, Talrud. Maybe I'll get another one. Yeah, Shale. Shale would be good. Soul would be good. You know, still haven't gotten one of those. Take a lightning resist. Can't even cube up to one. Whatever. Keep forgetting to check her for stuff. Okay. Alright, chest counter. Number 7,000. I'm not sure what the highest rune the Nightmare Countess can drop. I feel like it's somewhere around a Hell rune. What's better for the algorithm? Trying to be consistent. Stop summoning your friends. Go away. Oh, hello. Faster hit recovery almost killed me there. I like couldn't move, and that was close. Excuse me. Okay, it could be. Yeah, Umbrine. That might be right. Yeah. And that's funny because after I said it, I was like, I think Helrune is the Nightmare Forge as well, or maybe it's the normal forge. Either way, it's kind of depressingly low what they can drop. I've been wearing white leather gloves the whole time. That's pretty funny. Wow. Just go ahead. Shh, dude. Come get me with that fire resistance. Man, that AoE is straight up legit. Wow. Man, loot filter. Love it. I feel like if I just start walking, I'm gonna be clearing the act content really fast. Like pretty much just walking and popping. Walking and popping. I wanted to name this character almost something, and then I realized that might be like just dumb, but like, okay, it's a warlock, demon skills. I'm popping demons. K-pop, demon hunter. I don't know. And then it's like, am I at 5? Dude, I love it. K-pop demon bomber? I don't know. Still can. It's never too late. I love that. Just boom, put them on people and then explode them. Bam, explode. Bam, explode. See, even fire immune's not that bad. Orthol, that's way better. Okay. Okay. K-pop demon bomber. Does that work? Maybe I should do that. That's it. And tag it. I'm gonna keep running now. Let's go. I might have to take an intermission to use the restroom real quick and grab some more tea. I didn't even think that it is half of the lore. That's right. Yeah, what would I do without you? I would just be over here tossing my runes in my stash, not even realizing that I'm getting there. All right, let's make way. Yeah, this is fast. I don't know, man. So, okay. And then, so I also got to think, which one do I want to max first? I might be summoning or binding a demon with amp damage, so like I probably want to do the physical. That'd be Gorge. Blood Oath. I don't know. I think I'm going to do it evenly. I realize I'm not even using my lethargy. It could be. Well, let's try that. I really feel like now it's just every single level is like significantly. Look at that. I keep talking about the damage. Somebody was like, I tried the build and like the damage is just incredibly terrible. I'm like, what? And dude, I am not seeing it. As long as maybe it was just one demon or something. I don't know, but like, man, basically everything's getting one shot until you come up to like a boss or something. Oh, I'm about to die. See, I need that spirit sword. My hit recovery is low. Hey, there we go. Nice. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's the type of trade-off that should be happening. Like either, for the most part, you could kill bosses really fast, but you struggle with packs like a smiter, or you kill packs really fast and struggle with bosses. Um, but then you have Mosaic, you know. No. I don't hate on Mosaic that much. I mean, it is pretty insane, but what are you gonna do? Oh, I just realized. It's like, wait, I could use two-handed sword. So there's my spirit. Right? Should I spend the dexterity? Why not? Dude, there's my spirit. Totally forgot about that. thing, and then these casts will be faster, so that's going to be a huge damage increase just by being able to cast faster. Ah, keep clicking random menu stuff like that. Oh, I'd rather do a claymore, but that's okay. Yeah, and then you have like a lot of these higher profile creators that might have like a pretty significant influence, which is dangerous. It's like might not necessarily share the opinion of the entire fan base, you know. Yeah, I don't know about Mosaic. It's obviously pretty fun, but yeah, it's like I don't know how you'd go about fixing it. Man, should I just make that spirit? Maybe I should. I don't care. Do I even have that? I don't even know if I have the runes. Talful. Or I don't have an Omrune. Okay, well, there's the answer. I'll keep this around. Yeah, you change that item, man. That would just be. It would just like the only way that I could think about it would be like to just straight up the damage effectiveness would be like reduced or something. Because you start limiting the amount of like skills that you can charge, and then you're eliminating a large number of like combinations of things that might make new builds or something. Yeah, I always want to try Dragon Tail build. Never tried that one. Huh? Take out Nariel. Wow. Here. Wow. don't think I know that theme song. Ah, someone's killing me. My stomach. I love that I could just direct them down the screen. And, man, it's crazy. Oh. Ha, got him. I got one. I have a demon. Okay. See how long I can keep him. Because I don't think my skills are right at the point where I can really be binding a demon yet, but sustain him. Oh, he's summoning these guys. What? What? He's summoning these guys. What happens if I blood boil? Okay, it's only the main one. Oh. Wait. Yeah. Okay, it's just... Wow, that's cool though. Wow. Hmm. Picking all the daggers now. What do abyss? Well, now it's like you find a dagger with 3 to abyss and or 3 to miasma chain, and that's a crazy, probably expensive dagger. The Warlock's adding new items to be looking out for, which is cool. Nice. Yeah, okay, that amp damage was like massive. Okay, well maybe binding right away is good. I feel like I waited too long that I didn't need to. Did I get the waypoint? Yes. Gotta get the waypoint. Oh, shh. Wow. Feel like it's, that amp damage makes such a huge difference. Holy cow. I just gotta make sure I'm engorging. Ah. Ort rune. I'm excited for Ort rune. That is funny. What do you want to bet? It's right here. Let me go check. Yeah, where's the soul rune? Well, I was wrong, unless it's down here. Sweet, there it is. I wonder how this is going to be right now. Shouldn't be too bad. So there's a little visual bug every time with the shaman. It's like a streak. Here we go, Dario. Oh no. Dang. No. Dude, get her. No. Get her. She's almost dead. You can do it. Oh, yeah. I got it. Oh, that was close. That was actually close. That felt good. All right, nice. Yeah, that was cool. That actually, see, that's felt good. Should I try to edit some video tonight? Man, it's late. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that was cool. It was a good fight. Yeah, that was cool. Spirit Sword. Yeah, I know. I don't have an Amrune yet. Yeah, just missing that one rune. Hey, man. Hope you have a good night. Get some rest. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you around. Oh, Hell Countess? Nice. I'm in Nightmare. Yeah, I'm still in Nightmare. But I do have a 4-socketed sword. As soon as I do get that rune. Yeah, hey, have a good night. I might call it a night pretty soon. I'm not too sure. Just kind of thinking about spending a little bit of time before we go to sleep just editing some video stuff. I just want to make sure I'm still uploading. You know, I'm new at this. I'm kind of don't know what I'm doing. But I want to help and I want to be successful, whatever that means. Dang, these guys are tough. There we go. Anyways, yeah, just attracting people to a channel is going to be just being consistent. Well, not just consistent, but actually helpful. Spirit Sword. It's great. Sweet. Okay. Nice, found him. So yeah, the loot filter. I kind of encountered a weird issue where I couldn't really figure out why some items were still showing when I told them I didn't want to see them anymore. So when you're looking at a loot filter, I was starting with one of these starter ones, and I was trying to hide the strangling gas potions and stuff like that. I didn't want to see them anymore. So what I found out is actually the show rules will always take priority over anything that's hidden. So if you're trying to hide something, you're like, oh, the potion, and it's also on a show list somewhere, like this, it's not going to hide it because it's being shown somewhere. So I stopped using this pre-made list, and I just made a whole new one by here. Just make a new profile, and I made just an all leveling one. And all I did, I think this makes it kind of easy, is first make a new rule that is a hide list. Hide every single item in the game. Everything is selected. Then you're going to make a new rule for a show list. And then you're going to have basically everything shown. So now the show list takes priority over the hide list. And then you can go into the show list and just uncheck the things that you want to hide. So I don't want to see inferior, like crude and cracked items. I don't want to see the throwing potions, which are counted as weapons because they're throwing potions, right? And I'll also even set it up to gold. I don't want to see small piles of gold. And so now, when I do the filter, you can see the thawing potions, oil potion, 100 gold is not shown. Now the lead filter works. I hope that can help you out. And if you're asking yourself the question of why are some of the items showing that I have specifically set to hide, then that should help you. Maybe I can make that into a short or something, but yeah, that was rough for me to figure out how the item filter was working. It wasn't very intuitive. Now, I don't need to stroke my ego and just try to do this solo. I wonder if I should just get through it and do it on just public games. Woo! God, it's clean. Oh, shit. Jeez. Is that like lag? Yeah. Am I starting to lag a little bit? I think I am. Alright, I think I'm probably gonna call it a night, edit a little bit of video, get some sleep. Been going so hard to try to get this initial content going. I'm getting tired. But man, this character is great, and I feel proud that I put something like this together. Hey, good night. Hope you have a good night, Rig. And big ladder. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Alright. Oh, yeah. Well, that'll be my inside base. Alright. I think I'll probably take this offline for now. Maybe work on a little bit of video content. It's time. It's kind of late. I think anyone's online. If anyone's still there viewing, appreciate you hanging out with me. I'll be putting some more stuff out, and see you around. Keep checking the channel for some stuff, and I'll be sharing some updates as the season goes on. Peace.